Jonny Stapleton here for IrishBoxing.com. Aptly in the Dublin Supporters Club ahead of a Dublin Cork clash with Anto Fitzgerald. Just on the weekend, Anto, the fight was cancelled. Was that disappointing?
Yeah, it was very disappointing. Like, I was after being over there for 4 weeks training, and then we got to Liverpool and we were told then the show was off, so it was a bit disappointing.
Do you know why it went down, or?
One of the headliners, his lad couldn't get into the country or something with a visa, and then the other fella then hurt his hand, and then something to that anyway we heard. So.
And did you got people going over?
I had a few going over, but they still come over, like, so it didn't bother them really.
And then I know you were saying activity might sort of suit you ahead of this bike fight, but does that sort of extra 3-4 weeks camp help?
Well, the couple of weeks.
Solace in that, if you know
yeah,
what I mean.
the couple of weeks will help, but the activity would have helped. Like being active all the time, it would have helped an awful lot. But it's all the same, really, you know.
And then what's the plan now? You take a week here, is it, or a couple of days here and go back?
But take a couple of days here with the kids and that, and do a little bit of training here, and then head back now Sunday.
What's the difference? Like, say if you would have got to the spike fight maybe 2 or 3 years ago, would you have been in a different place than you are now? Does that being over there, is it better training, or is it just like you're less distractions, or a bit of both?
It's a bit of both. It's better training, it's less distractions, and then like everybody around me is doing the same thing. Like, I'm not leaving the gym and coming home and having a curry or going to Chippers, or like going home and I'm eating properly, I'm eating vegetables, and you know, so everybody is doing the same, so I have to just carry on with it.
Can you notice the difference in sparring? And maybe you've had 2 fights up since you've been there, is it 2 or 3?
I had 2 fights.
And can you notice the difference?
Yeah, there was a big difference from my first fight in Belfast to my second fight then in Birmingham. Like, there was a big difference, and then Seamus and all, they can see a big difference in me. Now I wouldn't probably see the difference. They can see a big difference in me with me sparring and everything. So.
And what sort of sparring are you getting? I know he's sparring, Spike, I think he's sparring Martin Murray this week, so he's getting decent enough sparring.
Yeah, he's getting good sparring, but Martin Murray's not going to be in the ring with him, so, you know.
Would you be getting solid sparring yourself?
I'll be getting top of the range sparring. Like, we'll have Matthew there as well this time now for sparring, and then like, I think Billy Joe Sanders is over there, I'm not sure, so I'll probably be doing a few rounds with him, and then whoever the lads will bring in for me then as well.
And being cancelled the last one, it was, I think you were a bit more relaxed going into the last maybe press conference, even though you did have a bit of a verbal back and forth with a few, but like, since is the sort of frustration build or the animosity built a little bit?
No, not really, no, it'll still be the same, like going into this one, like I'll still be relaxed, but like as I says, I'm going in for a war, but I'll be relaxed going in.
Is this, I know you fought Andy Lee, you fought in Dam, maybe in Dam at short notice, but is this the biggest fight of your career?
It will be, yeah, because it's either put up now or shut up with him, you know, so it's just basically everything is on the line here now. Like, if I don't beat him or what have you, like, I'll make a laugh at myself, so I have to beat him.
And as you say, so if you lose, you're in trouble, are you, career-wise?
No, I wouldn't be in trouble. He'd be in trouble either way, like, because he's the one that's after being padding his record and what have you with all these bums. Like, I haven't. I'm looking for the best. He hasn't been looking for anybody. The only one that he's boxed is Billy Joe Sanders, and Billy Joe gave him a boxing lesson.
But as you say, it's put up or shut up, so there is a bit of extra pressure on you.
No, there'll be no pressure on me. There's a lot of pressure on him. A lot of pressure, because I have losses on my record. Yeah. So another loss wouldn't bother me. Where it's going to bother him, he doesn't want to lose.
And are you confident going into it?
Oh yeah, very confident.
And where does the confidence come from? Is it that you fought, you know, Lee and you fought in Dam, and you went the distance with them and even gave Lee a good go? Is the confidence coming there, or do you know something from sparring Spike, or?
No, I know a lot from sparring Spike, but I wouldn't even be like, that was 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
With Spike, you know, sparring him. Like, so that won't even come into it. Like, he's have to change, and so have I. So none of that will even come into it. It's just like I know what I can do to him.
And what can you tell us what that's gonna be?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch the hell out of him. Simple as that. Like, I'm not gonna give out tactics that Seamus and I'll have,
yeah.
But I'll be going in for a walk.
But there is a definite plan laid out.
There will be a plan laid out. Now, if I stick to it, is another thing, you know.
And is it the same plan you would have had, say, for the 15th?
Yeah, it's the exact same plan.
Even though you've had more training, and that's it. And in terms of, can you tell us where the animosity comes from? Like, where does it build from? Is it just
basically, I don't know, really, to be honest. Like, it's just he had the title and I wanted, and he wouldn't. Well, Pascal wouldn't let him fight me for it. Like Spike was another fighter. Like he will fight, but it was Pascal that stopped his fight.
Because a lot of people say to us before every fight, Anto has to get like this. Is sort of like that mindset of I don't know, like a Roy Keane. I have to dislike the person I'm fighting. Like after the fight, will you be able to shake hands and leave it at that? Or?
That's the thing. I don't dislike anybody. Nobody. I dislike nobody.
Well, some of the stuff you come out with suggests that you.
Well, that's just me.
Do you need that before a fight?
No,
like,
I just speak my mind.
Alright.
That's just me. Like I wouldn't change for anybody. Like you know. So that's just me. Speak my mind.
And then finally, just it's been in the point. Does that make a huge difference to you?
No, because I boxed there twice already. I boxed in the Odyssey and what have you. So.
Well, I mean, in terms it's closer to home.
Well, it's closer to me.
Yeah.
You know, like it's only 2 minutes down the road from me, so I'll have a bigger support there now than I would have had in the stadium.
How many are you expecting? Do you reckon?
I don't know. Hopefully, 1,000, 2,000.
And has tickets gone on sale yet?
No, not yet. It hasn't even been announced that the show is on yet.
Well, you kind of announced it via IFL and stuff, but not officially announced.
Not officially announced, so it's all still to wait. Still people ringing looking for tickets, like and prices and what have you, and there's nothing yet.
And what about the Sky Sports element? Can that do something for your career as well? Like if you win live on Sky in such a grudge match, and even the pre-build up they're going to give it.
Yeah, well it'd be good, like, because the winner of it gets another fight on Sky. Even to the loser, like even if whatever way the fight goes, like if it's a good fight, they could put it on again for a rematch, like you know. So
Bigger money.
it's bigger money for us both, like.
Yeah. And in saying that, does that sort of tempt you? Like, you're under pressure to go in and put on a show and do a war and make sure it is the fight that everyone's been waiting for 5 years?
I don't. I have no pressure at all. Like I worry about no pressure at all. Just go in and do my thing. I know what I can do, you know.
Fair play to you, Best of luck on the 15th.